welcome to today's video. It is November 1st and today I'm starting Caraval. This whole video is going to be the whole Caraval series, like me reading the whole thing, so there will be spoilers. If you have been wanting to read this whole series, grab the books, read with me, even though timing may be off, but you know, you can still do it. Also, if you are new to my channel, my name is Eirelyn, so welcome. Hello. If you're not new to my channel, welcome back. Yeah, so I am going to be starting this lovely book today on November 1st. You may be wondering, why do you have the special collector's edition? It's the only one that they had in stores. So, yeah, but book. It's actually very pretty. I'm very glad. So, I do not know anything about the whole book series. I'm pretty sure it's fantasy, and that's all I know. So, yeah. But how I'm going to be setting up this video, since it's more books than just one, so it'll be a little different than my House in the Cerulean Sea video, but how I'm going to be setting it up is I will be filming after the first chapter of each book, midway point of each book, and obviously my final thoughts of each book, and then just random exciting moments where I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, or stuff like that. So I'm gonna get started on this. I'm going to fill out my little reading journal page, figure out which little sticky notes I'm gonna be using for my favorite quote things, but yeah, I'm excited to get this started. Slide that back in. And let's get reading. I will update you guys once I am done the first chapter, and I will say any predictions I have once I kind of know a consensus. So I just opened the book, and this is the first chapter. So I will update after I read the second chapter. Or, well, it looks like there's a bunch of letters, so I may update after the first two chapters just to be like, okay, this is what's about. But it took 7 years to get the letter right. Also, the map is really pretty. Just wanted to throw that in there. Okay, so I just finished the really tiny part. So some thoughts. What's sticking out to me is the letter on page 7 when Scarlet basically says, I know you're not a murderer. I was very sorry to hear that you won't be traveling for a while. That has stuck out to me because does that mean someone died at one of, like, these performers' shows? Also, I'm pretty sure the sequel is called Legend, right? Let me check. It's called Legendary. So that seems interesting because I'm pretty sure that was the name of the island that the, like, Caraval people. Is it Caraval? Caraval? Or Caraval? Oh no, I'm saying Caraval. Also, Dad's an asshole. Dad is an asshole. That is my one main opinion. But yeah, I'm on page 24, gonna start chapter 3, and my next update will be when I get to chapter 19, because that is halfway through the book. So I'm reading right now, and I just wanted to come in here with some random theories I have that I just want to say so they're out there before I forget them. Julian, I think he knew whoever got murdered in, like, that 1 year. I don't know what, but I feel like he knew. And then Scarlet's grandma, I think she was somehow part of Caraval and was just like, yeah, I don't know, but there's something with the grandma. That's all I wanted to say. Hello, so my book's in the bookshelf right now, but I have finished I haven't finished chapter 19. I read up to chapter 19, which is the halfway point. So I'm gonna go over some things that have happened and my predictions. So they've started the game, and Scarlet's sister Donatella is the part of the mystery part. I didn't know that it was a mystery book, which I am very excited about. I have a couple theories The people screaming in like the tunnel was either Scarlet's sister or that like woman from the street that Scarlet saw like screaming or something. I don't remember exactly. I think that Scarlet's mother is the one who died in the game and like she ran away to be in the game, or she ran away to be in the game and like she's just constantly been stuck in the game now and like she can't really get out almost. And then, or the person that died is someone that Julian knew when he was playing with, is it Dante? I think his name's Dante. I could be very wrong. But yeah, and I bet like Julian and Scarlet will have to like kiss at some point and just, they're gonna get together. I know that. But like there's also 3 other books in the series, so they might not get together right away. But yeah. I just finished reading chapter 21. If Julian is actually legend, I'ma scream. Okay, I have finished the book. It's so weird to not have my bookmark in it. I have tabbed random things. I am going to, after I say my final thoughts, I'm going to put like a little side of like all my favorite quotes and stuff like that before it goes on to the next book. The ending, I'm very excited to see. So does that mean like the mom is still alive? Oh. And like what did, like, so Tella has to keep her end of the bargain, and I hope you haven't forgot what you owe me in exchange for all that I've shared with you. So I wonder what like she did more, obviously, since we don't kind of know the full thing. I'm very happy that Julian is still alive. I'm very happy about that. I'm very excited to start the next one. I'm very happy that like no one actually died. But at the same time, I feel like there would have been more of an impact. Kind of confused of how Dante came back to life after he was literally decapitated. But like, it's the magic, so it's fine. But I'm very excited to start the next one, and I really enjoyed this one. And I did not expect all of like the twists and the turns, and for some reason I imagined Leonardo DiCaprio as Legend. I don't know why. Well, technically, Casper playing Legend, since we don't know who Legend is yet. But like, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, I really liked it. So let me include the quotes, and I will see you guys when I start the next book. Hello, okay, so it is literally the next day, and I am going to be starting Legendary. 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 I'm going to be starting it, and I will come back after the first chapter is done. I know that there's like a 7 years ago thing, so I will come back. Not after the 7 years ago, but after the full, like, first chapter and say my predictions from that just singular chapter. Okay, so I have gotten to chapter 2. Well, like I haven't read chapter 2, but like I finished. So I put one quote down that I liked, but Tella looked closer, the image was wrong. Tella's pink lips were trembling and fat tears were running down her cheeks. So, and like there's like the fake cards that like severely alter the future. So I would assume that the mom looked at the fake cards and like she was kidnapped in them or something like that. So that's why Tella has to like get Legend's name and then, you know, do that. But they're going to celebrate the lady's Elanti, the Empress. So I would assume, because like obviously there's a Caraval being there, I would assume, even though Scarlet is saying that she's not going to do it, she's somehow going to get pushed back into doing it with Julian, and then Tella's going to be there, but it's going to mainly focus on Tella and Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have many theories just yet. If I come up with any random theories, I will update. But if I do not, you guys will see me again once I'm at chapter 20, because that is the halfway point. I just finished chapter 19, and I'm now on chapter 20, which is the halfway point. So I'm here to spew my theories. Also, I got my hair cut on the weekend, and it's not styled right now, but like, there's a lot more layers and I'm really liking it. But yes, so my thoughts so far, there was twists after twists after twists in that one chapter with Jax and Tella when they were dancing. Like, it was like, oh, he's the friend. Also, he is the Prince of Hearts. So, you know, I feel bad for Scarlet. I do miss her in the book, and her and Julian and stuff like that. But I am liking the little romance between Dante and Tella, which is fun. I have put in 6 little bookmarks so far of random quotes. Both of them are on the, I have 2 that are on like the same page area because that was a fun scene. But yes, I'm going to continue reading. I'm almost at the split part where it's night 3 of Caraval. What are my theories? Also, so the mom has been like sealed away in a card that all the fates were sealed away in. So I'm wondering, and the one guy she just met, Fernando, I think that was his name, he said that like the Maiden of Death would like go to help people, so maybe she had to go and help someone and then got locked in the card. Or maybe that was the card that the Prince of Hearts was originally trapped in and she like swapped out places with him? Maybe? I don't know, I'm just spewing ideas at this point, but I'm very excited to continue reading it, and I don't know what's gonna happen at the end. I feel like she's not gonna figure out Legend's name or like get Legend, or Legend is going to like show up and we're actually gonna get introduced to the actual Legend, and then, because this whole one is like, this game is real, so beware. But I'm trying to think of how it would end to go into like the final book, which is final. So if she doesn't figure out who Legend is, or if it's like a big battle between like Legend and all the performers and the fates, and it's just like, wah! I don't really know, but yes, I'm going to continue reading now, and the next time you will see me is probably when I am finished this book to reveal my final thoughts. It's the next day, my camera's about to die, I can't charge it, power's out, but I just read chapter 26, and if Dante is actually Legend, and it's not some flickin' switcheroo thing again, I have called it since the beginning of this book because of the flashbacks and like everything, and like because of the flashback it showed Julian wearing the top hat, but like it was like just Dante and I'm okay. So I just finished Legendary 2 nights ago and it was amazing. I want more of Dante and Tella. They are I just finished reading the beginning before the beginning part of Final, and I'm gonna tell you my theories. Because of it, it just seems very like in your face. So I'm going to estimate that Tella is going to become a pirate, and then Scarlet's gonna become a princess of some kind. I'm very excited to conclude it, see how it's gonna end. Yeah, I'm excited, and I don't really think this one is like a Caraval one, because normally it's like day 1, day 2, and there seems to not be that, so, you know, I'm a little, I don't know, but I will come back to tell you my thoughts when I reach chapter 28. But yeah, I really, really like the second one. Tella might be my favorite character. Okay, so I just got to the middle. I'm not gonna do the update at chapter 28 because we're in the middle right now. So Legend just died. He's not gonna be dead. They can't kill off Legend. But I think that either Nicholas is the one that is kidnapping Scarlet. I don't really know what's happening there, but Julian's gonna come in and be like, pow, 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 pow. I'm here to save you, my lady. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I do think Scarlet will be like, yes, make me immortal, man, sir, boy. I do think that's gonna happen. I could be very wrong, but I do think it is going to happen. And yes, I need to go and read now, so. I don't really know what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be very sad when it ends. I do know that, because, but Dante, Legend, my man, you have no right saying things that you have no right. So the other day I finished the third and final book, it was amazing. I keep rereading scenes that I tabbed, and quotes that I tabbed, and like I have done with other books, I will be putting my favorite quotes on a little screen at some point. It might be now, I don't know. It was amazing. The second book is probably my favorite. Tella is probably my favorite character. I know I was a bit worried because I was like, oh, why does there have to be a new main character? I really like Scarlet. And then Tella, yes. But it was great, and I'm so, like, that is probably one of my favorite fantasy series I've ever read, and I don't read a lot of fantasy often, but it was amazing. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to film, obviously, because I was just reading the whole time. But I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up, and I will have a lot more book reading videos coming out in the new year, so stay tuned for that. But I do hope you enjoyed it, and if there's any book recommendations you have for me, comment them down below, and I will check out the book, see if I am interested in reading it, and I will gladly film a video on it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Check out my book, buy my book. There's a link in the description for it. Go do it. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Subscribe!